Over the last several years, there hasn't been much in the way of Stargate merchandise, officially licensed stuff that we can go out and buy as fans to put in our collections. Of course, because the show's been off the air for more than a decade, but there is some new stuff coming out, and brand new out here just in the last few months is the Stargate SG-1 role-playing game. This is a tabletop role-playing game in the classic style of Dungeons & Dragons or some of your other favorite tabletop RPGs, put out by Wyvern Gaming. We're going to unbox this in this video and take a look inside. Wyvern's done a really nice job here with this book. It's a full color, glossy, 360-page plus hardbound core rulebook. It's really got a nice weight to it. It's a nice solid piece. I frankly don't have any friends locally that I'm likely to sit down and play through the game with, although these days there are ways to play tabletop games online. But it's such a nice piece that I'm really glad to have it in my Stargate collection. I also got another little box as part of my Kickstarter support. I saw this on the Kickstarter and I just couldn't resist. They look so cool. These are the Stargate custom dice. And this is amazing. I've never seen this. Each die is individually bagged here in these teeny tiny little Ziploc bags. So I'm gonna fumble around and try and get these open. There's 7 dice in this set, and I'll show them to you a little more up close here in a second. But let's see if we can get some of these open. The first thing I noticed about these is how heavy they are. This is a super premium set of dice. You know, I've used plenty of D20s in my life, but I've never owned metal dice before. We've got a D4, we have a regular D6, there's a D8, a D10, D12, D20, and a D100. 7 in total, everything you need to play the game. Of course, you don't have to own the Stargate dice to play the Stargate SG-1 RPG. Any good set of RPG dice is going to do great. If you're new to this world, I would really suggest that you look for your local gaming store, look for your local comic shop. They'll have lots of resources. They'll have folks you can meet up with, sometimes in-store events for gaming. And it's great to just support your local game store, your local comic store. So these dice are super cool. The numbers you'll notice on the face look a little funky, and that's because they've designed the numbers to look a little bit like the star constellations that are the symbols on the Stargate. And then here along the edge you'll see they've got these little red dots. That's to make the corners look like a chevron. So really authentic Stargate looking dice. They look like what they're meant to be. Really well done. I'm really impressed with this set. They feel so good in the hand, I can't stop playing with them.
You've come from all over the galaxy. You represent the best of your people. Jaffa, Tok'ra, Tolan, Unis, Langarans, Atorans, and the men and women of the United States Air Force. You're here for reasons all your own. Some of you inspired by the heroes of the Tauri. Some of you to uncover the past or explore the future. Others finally having that chance to fight for your freedom.
So let's look inside this thing now. The cover art here from the Wyvern team looks great. These are some of the original characters. Stargate SG-1 the RPG follows a storyline that's set during the 6th season of SG-1. Earth has set up a new outpost, right? So if you watch the show, you might be familiar with the Alpha Site, an off-world base of operations. Well, this is based at the Phoenix Site. The Phoenix Site is a new base that's run by Stargate Command, and it also has a lot of our alien allies here, Jaffa and Tok'ra allies, as well as other characters here in the game. So here on the table of contents, you'll see everything you need to play through the game, of course. Character creation, races, origins, classes, equipment, feats. using ability scores, setting up missions, encounters, rules for the Gate Master and how to conduct a game for your team. And then Chapter 1, the introduction. This is going to introduce you to Phoenix Site and everything that you need to play the game. Here's the story context, what's in the book, how to play through a game. Here, if we continue through, you can see just what a good job Wyvern has done in putting this book together. Original art, here's the Aturan. The Aturan they look Nox-like, right? The team was not actually allowed by MGM to use the Nox, so they created the Aturan as a sort of spin-off species. They're a younger species that the Nox has shepherded and helped along the way. Thumbing through here, it's just, again, it's a high-quality, glossy, full-color, 360-plus page book. Everything from life forms to races, NPC characters, instructions for the Gate Master, and it's fully illustrated all the way through. This is not just wall upon wall of text. This is a really nice collectible here, full of original art, and it's set in its own world. So here in Season 6 of SG-1, the Phoenix Site is up and operating as its own base of operations, and it has teams of humans and their allies. Free Jaffa, Tok'ra, Aturan, and other friendly species. So again, Wyvern's done a really great job putting this together. It's a terrific looking volume. I'm really pleased to have it as part of my collection. While I've got you here, Gateworld is looking for some new content contributors. So if you fancy yourself a writer and you want to contribute something over to our main website at gateworld.net, or maybe you're a graphic designer or an illustrator, or a video creator, if you've got some on-camera skills and some editing skills, let us know if you want to make some Stargate content and make some money doing it. Head over to gateworld.net/contribute to learn more. Wyvern's done a really great job here with the Stargate SG-1 role-playing game. You can pick it up over at stargaterpg.com. Look for the link in the description below and post a comment for us while you're down there. Are you going to pick this one up? Do you have a group of gamer friends that you're going to play through some of the stories with? Or are you just interested in adding this to your Stargate collection? That's okay too. Leave it all in the comments below.